Hey guys, Donovan Taylor here. Hope we're all doing well. Back with another good episode today. Going to be talking about the blending and combination of techniques. So I see so many drills, based on legato, tapping, sweeping, whatever it may be, but not so much about blending whatever techniques you need to get that desired result. Really important for practical applications too, yeah? So no further ado, let's get straight in. Alrighty, so let's use this camera angle just because I'm going to be doing a lot of right hand and left hand stuff, so I think I'll just keep it down here for the length of the video, yeah? So, okay, let's talk about a couple of things. Now, let's keep the drills really basic because I've spoken about this before. You don't need to always be learning new drills. You need to be more applying concepts and techniques to whatever you can already do, yeah? So, all right, let's take a basic scale. Let's take a major scale. I am a full step down if you're wondering about the tuning, but I'll just talk as if I'm in standard tuning just to make it nice and easy. So, 5th fret, let's do an A major scale. Righto, happy days. Now, with this scale, what can I do? Alternate pick it? Great, can I start on the upstroke? See that? Down, up, down, sorry. Can I down, up, down? Really important little variation. Can we do legato? Can we pick a string in legato, a string, and alternate that? That gets getting a little bit harder because now we're getting into blending those techniques. Can we look at maybe starting with an upstroke, continuing with a down, and wherever that process happens, can we use economy picking? So up, down, 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 going down between strings, but here, inside picking. So there's so many different combinations. You can see it's kind of endless just to do one simple thing. And this is really a real world application because if you're doing something that requires more muting, you might choose to do something with legato so you can focus on the muting on the right hand or vice versa, whatever. But something that I think needs to have a little bit more focus. So let's do a couple of specific things now let's look at a simple drill and multiple ways to play that simple drill, yeah? So, okay, let's take just a fragment of a minor scale. Let's just start it here off the 5th fret D string, which will be G if you're in standard. I'm just going to take the 2 strings of that G minor scale. And also, it's just an awareness thing of observing what you're actually doing. So at the moment, what are we doing? That was just what my muscle memory and brain told me to do. I'm alternate picking, but I'm going down, and then up to cross strings. So there's outside picking involved in that. And same, to get back to the start, so it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So that's outside, outside, outside. If you're not familiar with outside and inside picking, by the way, outside picking just literally means staying outside 2 string sets. So it'd be a down on the D and an up on the G. And inside picking would be the opposite. I'd be going upstroke on the D and downstroke on the G there. So, okay. Now, let's flip that around. Let's start with an upstroke. So now we get up, down, and you'll see the inside picking starts to happen on the string crossing. So it's up, down, which will be the inside, up, down, inside again. So, now can I keep this going and swap back to the outside? Ready? Here we go. Inside. You'll find that is much harder than what it looks and sounds like to do because it's not so much a focus on the left, it's a focus on the right, which again, me included, we don't do enough work on it as guitar players. Alright, so let's keep rolling. Now, okay, what's another thing we can do? Can we legato it? Sure. Even there though, they're all downstrokes. Can I do them with upstrokes and still legato? Can I do down and then an up, which will be outside? Can I do up and then a down, which will be inside? Can I do legato 1 string and pick the other? Now, I'm starting that on an upstroke, the legato string, so let's do it on a down. Let's do it on an up. Can we flip it around? Legato and then, pick and then legato. Now what I'm doing there at the moment, if you look at that really closely, it's got an element of economy picking because I'm going down, up, down, following through for the legato. I think now switch it around halfway. But you can see the importance of doing this, right? Because you find all these little nuances that you may or may not realize you're doing or not doing. Either way, it works both. So yeah, really, really cool thing to do. Now, of course, there's other things that we can look at as well, such as accenting, which I find really important. And again, that's more of a right-hand tool as well. So let's use a different component. Let's just use an arpeggio. No real purpose to using this arpeggio. It's just to show you that, you know, you can take anything you're doing. Could be a little fragment of a drill like that. Could be a big scale. Could be an arpeggio. Could be a part of a solo. Could be a riff. Could be a chord progression. There's always different ways you can do things. So I'm just going to take a major arpeggio. Again, I'm a full step down. Don't worry about that. That's going 12, 11, 9, 10, 9, 12. Coming back down. So let's have a look at a couple of different things we could do here. So different to playing a scale, right? Because it's just a different motion. There's more vertical movement rather than that horizontal movement. So we can obviously sweep this. That top triad, we could pick that one to come back around. Let's look at a couple of other things we could possibly do. Could we do this? Ready? Hammers from nowhere coming down, so we just pick the ones on the way down. Probably pick that one again to restart. Or maybe went to pick it, see? That'll really test your muting skills, especially with a bit of drive. So that's another thing you can look at as well. Now, going to accents, right? What if we treat this in, say, groups of 2? So we're really feeling 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So we're really trying to accent those 1 beats. What about if we put them in groups of 3s? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice that one, I didn't fall at the restart of the pattern, so it's tricky to do. 4s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So having that control to be able to accent on those strong beats is actually really, really difficult to do. And you'll find stuff that you can play really quickly with ease becomes much harder when you're starting to focus on that blend of techniques. So, okay, check this out. Here's another little thing we can do. Let's just quickly make a little basic solo improv line, something that's got a bit of technique in it that goes through a few little fragments, right? So, what did I start with? I started with my minor scale. So, let me just play that E minor scale, right? But as we get up to here, what if we use maybe the top of the arpeggio, and what we might do is slide in and play an A minor arpeggio, just because that'll suit that E minor key better than the A major doesn't fit, right? So check this out. So simple, not trying to make anything complex here, but you'll notice I wasn't really thinking about the right hand there, I was just figuring it out. So we had alternate picking, we had a slide, then we had a little sweep, economy, and upstrokes coming back. So you can already see, without me even going to change anything there is so many techniques being moved through there. So I've got alternate picking. I can't remember if I did the economy through there, but let's have a look. Economy, slide, economy. There's a pull-off, so legato, upstrokes. Maybe I want to do hammers at the end. So many different options. Can we start that with an upstroke? Now we get inside picking, outside picking there. Slide. Do I want to slide, or do I want to hammer on and keep that going? You know what I mean? Maybe I want to pick that to accent that note. So many different options you could do. You could legato most of that lick, yeah? And I took that a step further and tried to literally legato and hammer everything there. Get a little bit of mess there, but just goes to show you there's other things you can look at. You might want to legato just the second line, so you really hit that strong. A bit softer on the dynamic there. Know what I mean? So many different things you can look at. So just take, solos that you're working on, things that you're doing, and start looking at different right hand and left hand applications, but you're going to find more of it in the right hand in terms of inside picking, outside picking, economy picking, legato on the left hand, accenting, which will mostly happen on the right. And yeah, anything you can do on a downstroke, start on an upstroke. I say this to students all the time. So if you're sitting there and you're playing through your scales, cool, I can do my major, do my Dorian, so on. Do it, sure, but start doing them all starting on upstrokes. And then go, okay, can I do them legato? Test yourself. Try not to actually pick any strings at all. See, that's pretty sloppy. Probably doesn't help that my jacket's there. Tricky to do, yeah? And then on the way back, see if you can do, okay, all economy picking, right? So obviously I've got legatos and I'm just up picking each string, same on the way down. So many different options that you can do here. And I'm not really doing anything that's left hand involved. I'm not playing like scales and thirds. I'm not playing any groups of fours or any solo like patterns. I'm literally just looking at different right hand articulation. So huge takeaway from this, and if you can implement into some of your playing too, you'll start finding your own style, and stuff just starts, it stops sounding so stale. You don't get that same sound, that same tonality, that same articulation, everything that you go to do. So anyways guys, hope this helps. Hope you enjoy this, and yeah, I'm going to do a few more lick of the days based on this kind of stuff with that combination of techniques, but this is a good little overview before we get into that. So alright guys, thanks very much, have a good one, talk soon.